Hello guys, my name is Anurag Idlavatkar and today we are going to talk about Python built-in exceptions. Now exceptions they are associated with errors. So when your program gives any kind of error, exception is the process in which it handles that particular error and my program smoothly completes successfully. So exception is a mechanism in which you are handling the error and you are trying to trying to complete the program successfully. Python provides a comprehensive set of built-in exceptions, which is predefined error class used by the interpreter to handle various error conditions that can be raised during the program execution. So every programming language, including Python, provides a set of programs or set of classes or set of code which will try to handle such type of situation of error in their programming language. So when we talk about specifically with respect to Python language, in that particular language you will find that we have like nearly 30, 40, 50 something set of inbuilt exceptions right there, which are helpful for your handling the error condition, and it gives you solution for that. We will talk about both. We will talk about built-in exception, which are predefined exceptions, and we will also talk about user-defined exception in the next video. And we will try to understand that how these things are very important for your program. Okay, your crucial program is running due to one or due to some user input mistake. If the program is landing into error, it means you have to be very cautious about it, and you have to handle such type of situation so that it will handle that situation and your program will complete successfully. So here you have list of all exceptions. So I have provided that. I have also provided that link from where I have picked up all the information and everything. So it is the official document of Python programming, python.org. So you can also see that particular link. So this particular uh, this particular IPv4 file I will upload on GitHub, and it will be available with your video. So Python has several built-in exceptions, and are raised when the error occurs during the execution. So below are the this one. Now we will start with very first exception, that is zero division error. Now you have a program where you have a is equal to int input, enter a number, then you have b, enter a number, and then what you are doing right here is you are saying print a divided by b. Okay, you are doing a divided by b. Now right here what will happen, that we as a regular programmer, we are entering different numbers to it, and we are getting output from it. Okay, now by mistake the user enters 0 right here. Okay, the user enters 0 right here, and one exception raised due to that. Okay, one exception is raised due to that. Now what will be the situation if this is very crucial program or something like that? Then you should you should be in the situation where you can handle such type of things. So what you will do is you will take this particular code. Okay, you will take this particular code, you will write this set of code in try and except block. So try, then I will put my code. Okay, in this case I am taking these two, and then in except in except what I am saying, 0 division error as ZDE. You can give any alias name to it, and then you have to say print. Okay, you have to give print and my 0 division error, so error and my ZDE. Now in this case I will give 12 and I will give 0. Now my program doesn't land up into error. Okay, my program doesn't land up into error. It is successfully handled by the exception. Okay, it is successfully handled by exception and completed without any error. Okay, and I got the correct message also. Now the second one is where I have something called as type error. Now type error is a programming error where you are failing to give. Suppose I am taking the same situation. I am taking two variables. Okay, I am taking two variables, and in the second variable, I am not giving the data type, and then I am trying to add these two numbers. Okay, A plus B. Okay, A plus B. Now what will happen? It will take input, suppose 12, and I am giving A. Here I am giving A. Now what it is saying? It is saying type error. Okay, unsupported operand, integer and string. Now remember this thing. Remember this thing right here. Let me give you one more example right here. So suppose I say 12 and 12, and again right here you will find that it will give you this one, because the default property of input function is string. Okay, default return property of input function is string. So input returns everything in the form of string, unless or until you are using typecasting function for it. It is not going to allow you to put the value in integer format. So right here what is happening is, suppose I am giving 12 and the second value is 12 and it is throwing this particular error. Now again we will do the same thing. We will write code for it. So I will say try. Okay, I will say try, and in this one I will say print. I will say print AB. I will say print AB, A plus B, and I will say except. I will say except. Except what? My type error. Except what? Type error. S T E. You can give any name into that. And the next one is, I will say print. I will say print error. And in this one, what we will do is we will say TE. Okay. Now again I will say 12, and then this one is giving me output as unsupported operand, and this is my result. Okay, this is my result. Now in this particular video we are going to see value error. Okay, we will see the next type, that is value error, raised when the operand receives invalid argument or correct type. Okay, so you are giving incorrect argument to it. So what is happening is, you are saying right here, that is A is equal to int, and you are passing value ABC, and what you are doing right here is you are trying to print it. What you are doing is you are trying to print A. Now what will happen? It is throwing value error. Okay, it is throwing value error because what is happening is you are trying to typecast ABC, which is not possible. Okay, you are trying to typecast string into integer, which is not possible. So how to handle it? I will say try, and then I will give the value a is equal to int, and I will say abc, and then I will say print a. Okay. Now in this case, accept value error, and what you will do as ve, and now what you are doing is you are saying print error and my ve. So what will happen in this case? It will handle the error. Okay, it will handle the error. Now the next one. This is index error. Suppose you are trying to fetch the index value from some particular list or something like that. Suppose I have lst1 is equal to square brackets 1 2 3 4 5. So I have total 5 values. Now I want to print lst1 square bracket 5. Okay. Now as you know, index value of 1 is 0, index value of 2 is 1, index value of 3 is 2, index value of 4 is 3, and index value of 5 is 4. So when you will do this particular thing, it will land up into index error. Okay, it will land up into index error. So what you will do right now, you will pick up this code, you will say try. Okay, you will say try, you will put your code right here. Let me take this out. Okay, and let me take it here, and I will say accept. Guys, I'm using very simple examples to explain you this thing, because understanding this and how to use it is important. It is not necessary that there should be very complex example to explain such type of exceptions. We should understand the actual use of that, and then we can implement it anywhere. So as IE, and then print my this one. So what will be the value? That is error colon. I will put it colon right here, and then I will print IE. Now what will happen? The moment you try to fetch index 5, let it be index 6, whatever it is, list index out of range. So it is quite clear that we are trying to access which is out of range. Okay. Now next one is key error. Okay, next one is key error. Now what is key error? Key error is raised when a dictionary key is not found. So suppose you have a dictionary, okay, you have dict1, and you have value like a, apple, then b, banana, then you have c, cherries, and d as dates. Okay, now this is my list, sorry, this is my dictionary. Now what we are doing right here is we are saying print, and we are saying that my dict1 dot, and my value for what? Value for, let it be d, no, not e. Okay, value for e. Okay, so what will happen? It is key error, because I have A as a key, B as a key, C as a key, D as a key, but I don't have E as a key. Okay, so that is throwing error due to that. Now I will pick up this code. I will come here. Okay, and then what I will say, that is try, and this one, that is my except, and key error, ke, and then I will print it. Okay, then we will print it. So error colon ke. So what will happen in this one? It is throwing error for this key, that is e. Okay, this is how we are going to use it. Then you have something called as attribute error. An attribute error raised when attribute is accessed or an object that does not have. Okay, you are trying to access an attribute. Okay, you are trying to access an attribute which is not available, or you are making some mistake with respect to that particular attribute. So very first thing is, suppose you have a list. No, let it be tuple. So tup1, let it be tuple1. Okay, so this is my tuple. I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm saying print tup1 dot append, and that is, let it be 7. Now I'm trying to append I'm trying to append I'm trying to append one value to my tuple. Okay, I'm trying to append one value to my tuple. So what is happening right here is, tuple object has no attribute append. So it means whatever functions which are supported by tuple, it is not listed in that. Okay, append is not part of that. So as you know, tuple has only two functions, and append is part of list. It is not part of tuple. So right here, what we will do, we will take our tuple. Okay, we will take our tuple right here, and then I will say try. I will say try, and then I will say accept. Okay, I will say accept, then I will say attribute error and attribute error, and what we will do is, we will say error colon and attribute error. So what will happen? It will say tuple object has no attribute, that is append. So this is how we are handling this particular thing. Now next one is name error. Okay, name error is useful when you are making mistakes. Suppose you are, I will say, raised when try to access unidentified variable. Okay, that variable is not defined or something like that. That is your name error. Okay, so what we are doing, suppose I am saying print my underscore variable. Okay, so my underscore variable is not defined. We haven't used anywhere. So that's why it is giving me name error. So what I will do, I will say try. Okay, I will say try. Then I will say print this one, and then in this, what will happen? Okay, this will, what it will do. So my error, that is your name, this one. So name error will be trigger. Name error will trigger when you are trying to access access that particular variable. Okay, now next one. So how it will be? Suppose you are trying to access a file. Okay, suppose you are trying to access a file. So this will find that particular file. If the file is not available, it will throw this particular error. So what will happen with open, what you are doing, non underscore existing file dot txt. Okay, this is my file and we are trying to open it in read mode. Okay, we are trying to open it into read mode. What will happen? And then we will try to. So now let me run this one. So file not found. Okay, file not found. Now I will handle this particular situation. So I will say try. I will say try, and I will pick up this code. I will pick up this code, and this one will be except file not found as fnfe, and next one is print error. Okay, print error. Error for what? That is fnfe. So here we go. So this is my, so this particular is not available. My program is not landing into error and it is successfully handling the situation. Now you have something called as import error. Import error normally comes in the case where your directory or your module or your that particular library is not available right there. Okay, suppose we have import pandas. So suppose I will do import pandas. This is successful because pandas library is available. Okay, now if I will say lib, no, I will say non existing lib. Okay, library. Okay, I will say non existing library. Now in this particular case, module not found is coming as error, not import error. But in the same way you will find, import error. Okay, in the same way you will find import error and you can handle that particular thing. So what I am doing right here is I am doing the same thing. I am taking this particular module. I am saying, okay, I can use I will take both examples. So I will take one more code right here. So very first thing is I am saying I'm using the same one. So try colon, and this is my module, and right here I'm taking the first one and then I will take the second example, that is a import error. So except this one and as module not found error, and then print what? Exception, that is module not found. So module not found error. Okay, so this is handled by this. In the same way, we have import error. Okay, in the same way we have import error. Okay, so that is import error, and then we have import error. So what will happen in this case? What will happen in this case? That import error will handle this particular situation. Okay, both are nearly same, import error and module not found error. So you can use it for that particular purpose. And the last one, that is your stop iteration. So it is raised when you are trying to patch something which is repeated in nature. Okay, so suppose I say lst1 list1, and you have value 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma, let it be 2 comma 3 comma 4 5 6 and 7. So it is 21, 32, 43, 54, 65 and 76. Now what you are doing right here is you are saying, okay, you are saying in this specific case, let it be my iter, and I'm using iteration function. Okay, these are iterative values, and for these iterative values you are saying print next. Okay, and my iter. Okay, so this is what you are doing: 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 and 7. Now in this case, first first iter, okay, first iter will return 21. Okay, first iter will return 21. Iter accept two arguments and got 6. Okay, okay, sorry for that. So okay, so first time it is giving me 21, then second time it is giving me 21 and 32, third time it is giving me 21 32 43, fourth time fourth time it is giving me, that is, so this is how the iter function and next function works together hand in hand. So in this way I am trying to access all the values. So 21, 32, 43, 54, 65 and 76. The moment I give one more time, it will throw stop iteration. Okay, it will give me stop iteration. So what will happen? I will take this particular code. Okay, I will take this particular code. I will take it into my try and catch. Try, and in this one, what will happen? It will handle with the help of, that is, accept. Okay, we will accept it, and then se, and then this is my output. In this case there is no output, but this is how it will be handled. So these are my predefined exceptions. Okay, my built-in exceptions in case of my Python language, and we will keep on learning new things with respect to Python language and data science and other things. So this is for built-in exception, and the next video we will see user defined exception, and we will learn that in detail. So thank you very much. Goodbye.